Welcome to your song choice board project. Before I go too far, I'm just going to give you an example of something similar to um, a product that you might create. You're going to take a song, you're going to analyze it, and then you're going to make your own lyric video in which you change the entire tone of the original artist's work without changing the lyrics. So, here is a reimagining of the song Happy. Notice I've used crazy fonts, I've used ominous music, and I've used this stormy background, which is completely the opposite of the original feeling, the mood that is that the listener feels with the original song if you're familiar with it at all. Now I'm starting with the end product rather than a lot of directions to capture your attention and to get your creative juices flowing a little bit. There you go. And I didn't make the whole song. You will. I did a shortened version of it. You are going to do the whole thing. This is what your choice board looks like. These are the songs you have to choose from. Okay? You have a dozen songs that you can work with. And you have the option, if you don't want to use any of these, to request approval of a song of your choice. Here's the deal, though. All of these songs are rich in certain elements: theme, imagery, figurative language, sound devices, tone, and or symbolism. So anything you choose has to have a healthy amount of some of this. It must have PG or PG-13 lyrics, and you must be able to link a YouTube video that shows the lyrics on the screen, not just the artist singing, but a lyric video. If you decide you want to do your own, you're going to ask for approval by clicking on this link. Once you get to your choice board, and it'll be linked in Schoology for you, you'll see all these songs have both a lyric video and a copy of the lyrics linked. You're going to first, before you make your own video, you're going to analyze the song pretty deeply. Specific directions are here, but eventually you're going to get to Schoology and open up a document. Let's go to the top. That looks like this. You will put the title of your song. You will look at figurative language and imagery, highlight, make comments according to the directions. I'm not going to spell them all out here because you can all read. I want you to read these directions and follow them. If you don't do some of these things, you will lose credit. Figurative language and imagery, sound devices. Notice you're not highlighting, you're just explaining for that one. Tone, you will identify the tone. Then you will go back to the lyrics that you pasted in here and highlight evidence of the tone in pink. You'll write a theme statement, go back to your lyrics and highlight text evidence to support your theme statement in teal. And then symbolism, you will write about any symbolism you see. And then at the bottom, this is the place where you will link your video so that I can see it. The question was asked, are we going to share these with the class? And the answer is, if you would like, anybody who wants to share, I'll be happy to have a show and tell video kind of day. So it's not going to be required, but yeah, I think everybody would love to see some of your creations. So to give you an idea of what the actual this document's going to look like, I went ahead and did not the whole song, but parts of that same song, Happy, that we did the video for. So here's the title of my song. And then I had gone hypothetically to the choice board, found the lyrics, which are already there for you, and pasted them into this box. And it went over into the second page a little bit, and that is fine. I follow the directions by highlighting figurative language in yellow and imagery in green. And then I made some comments to identify what type of figurative language was there. I made sure that at least one of my comments explained how the figurative language was used to add meaning to the lyrics. That's right here. And I actually did more than one. That's always a good idea. I explained the sound devices that I saw. I wrote what the tone was. This is important. Whatever your lyric video is later, your tone for that video should be different than the tone you have listed in section 3. I went back and highlighted word choice that supports the tone in that pinkish purple. And then finally, I wrote a theme statement. And then I went back and highlighted text evidence to support that theme statement in this teal color. Last but not least, symbolism. I did notice symbolism. Clapping is used a lot in a song, and usually clapping means happiness or a way for the audience to express their pleasure that after watching a performance. And then I talked about the hot air balloon too. Okay. Last but not least, this is the link to the lyric video. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, wait, how do I make this video? If you go back to your project page, there it is. The directions for the whole thing are on the first page, but the directions for how to use WeVideo, which is available to you on ClassLink, the directions for how to make your video are right here. Note that you may record reading the lyrics aloud or type them, so it's a lyric video, your choice. In other words, I could have read the lyrics to Happy out loud and recorded that, my voice saying that, and used even the inflection of my voice to add to the tone of my video. You can do that if you want, but if you would rather just put the lyrics on the screen, that is also okay. Here are all the directions. Follow them carefully to make your WeVideo lyric video. Here's the thing though, if you choose to do the audio recording of your voice, you don't have to put lyrics on the screen, although you can do both. Once you get into WeVideo, you might find like some other sound effect elements and things like that. Feel free, add anything you can find in there that you think is going to help your project. These are the minimum requirements, but you're not limited to that. Okay. Last but not least, here is your rubric after the WeVideo directions. So this document, your project sheet, has the choice board, directions for the choice board, directions for how to make the video, and your rubric. Please note here at the end, when you have made your video from WeVideo and it goes to your Google Drive, you then need to go to your Google Drive, find the file, and change the share settings, because if you don't, it will be restricted and I won't be able to see it and give you a grade. So please do not skip this step. Make sure the share settings are set to anyone with the link can view. All right, you got this. Good luck. Get creative. Do your best. Let's finish this year with a strong, fun project.